Hey, welcome to What the Elle podcast, and today we're getting into a topic that is so important in today's society, which is authenticity. We're going to explore what it really means to be yourself, especially in a time where people feel like they need to fit into an archetype. So you guys can introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Nava. I'm 17 and my pronouns are she, her.
I'm Chance. I'm 17 and my pronouns are he, him.
Okay, so let's get right into it. So the first question I have for y'all today is, who are you?
Who am I?
Yes, who are you?
I'm Nava, a girl from Atlanta. I want to go to college. Yeah, that's who I am.
That's who you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm Chance. I want to be a fashion designer when I go to college, and I'm a high school student right now, dual enrolled.
Okay, so that your answer to that question, do you feel like that describes what you think, say, and do as a person? Does that describe you, like, as a person?
No,
No,
really.
not at
That
all.
was very, basic.
Yeah, that was dual. That was a dual answer.
Yeah.
Me as a person, like personality-wise, I don't know, because I feel like people look at you like it's multiple different perspectives that people look at you, so I can't really put it in one category, but I feel as if I'm a good person to a lot of people.
Okay, so I noticed that you went straight into what other people like, their perspective.
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's
Yes.
about who are you.
I know me. Me as a person, I'm just chill. I'm a real chill dude.
So, what do you define authenticity as, and what does being authentic mean to you personally?
Being authentic is like knowing yourself, not really, like you said, not worrying about what other people think.
Yeah, I think being authentic is just being unique and not trying to, like, conform to what everybody else think. Like, trying to be like every trend or, like, just doing what other people think is cool or whatever. Just being you.
Do you think that, like, societal and cultural pressures make it harder to stay true to yourself?
Yeah, for, like, well, not for me, but I feel like kids in, like, our generation now, like, social media plays a very large role in, like, how people want to, like, how people perceive other people and themselves. Like, they want to do everything that they see on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like peer pressure is one of the biggest things in the world. Once one of your closest friends tell you something, like something don't look right or something you like don't look right, you gonna change it. Well, a lot of kids change it up, and I feel like that's a big part of that.
Yeah, I feel like I agree with that. Like, I feel like in our society nowadays, people's opinion matter more than what they think about themselves, and it influences their perception of themselves, when really the only thing that should matter when you're worrying about yourself and being authentic to yourself is you.
Yeah.
Because it's you. It don't matter,
Yeah.
like, what other
It doesn't
people.
matter.
Yeah, it's about you. So that's what I think about it. Have you guys experienced any of those, like, societal and cultural pressures that come with it, like, with being authentic?
In a way. I feel like maybe more so like when I was, like, younger, like first beginning high school, but not too much. I feel like I did, like, when I was younger, I had, like, a problem with, like, comparing myself to other people, but now I had to learn that, like, I don't get up and do nothing for other people. I get up and do it for myself. Like, I have to learn how to love myself.
Nah, I never been that way. I always been true to myself, really, because at the end of the night, I'm the only one in that bed asleep, so
Period.
it don't really matter to me.
Okay,
Clock
period.
that.
Clock that
Clock
T.
that.
Okay.
I feel like for me, when I was younger, surprisingly, I did not struggle with it at all. Like,
Yeah.
I was very me. Like, I've always been very
in my
me.
own world. For
Yeah.
real. I never been like focused on what other people look at me like.
Right.
Yeah, I never cared when I was younger. It was always just like, I'm gonna just do what I want to do. But I feel like growing up, like, as soon as I got on social media and, like, I started to look at other people's, like, their lives and things like that, comparison is the enemy of joy.
For sure.
Yes, like I feel like it took away my childlike joy, because now I'm looking at all these other people and I'm like, oh, look at their lives, they're so happy, they're so great, they have all this stuff, da 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 da. And then I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I don't have
it. Make
it.
you start liking other things you never even knew existed, for real.
Yeah.
And the truth is, like, people on social media, you only put out what you want people to see. So, like, they could be living totally different lives. And, like,
get that one thing for a couple hours, post it, and now you think they got it.
And now you think that their life is just so good. Like, they live, but really, it's not really always.
That's why I be telling people, stay on your own path, right?
Yeah. And I feel like for me, like, when it comes to looking at like people's social medias and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I be looking at people, I be like, you're not even really like that. And
you're
like,
know them,
you're not like that.
Like, you know them, and you just be like,
this is like, you're not like that.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
We know the real.
Exactly. Like,
for sure.
yeah, it's just like you on Instagram with a ski mask on the whole time. I know you in your bed watching anime.
Exactly.
You in a 2-story house. You talking about you from the hood and you do this and this and that with no.
Whole time you live in the suburbs. Don't play with
me.
Anyway,
stay true to yourself.
Yeah. Moving on to the next question. How do you balance the pressure to present a certain image online with staying true to who you are?
I really feel like it's no pressure for me, like, because I post what I want. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I might ask my friends, like, do you think this look right or something? But, like, other than other people, I'm not gonna, like, care, like, what other people think. And I feel like I stay true to myself because that's something that I want to do. Like, I'm on social media doing what I want to do, not trying to please other people.
Yeah,
me too. I just want to show people, like, my aesthetic, for real. It's not really, like, I don't know. I don't have no pressure when I post what I post, because I post what I want to post.
Yeah, and I feel like with me, I use social media to look at myself. Like,
for real.
Like, I don't care about what these people say.
I like seeing my aesthetic.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I be bored, I go on my Instagram page and just look at the pictures and be like, I like that. I ain't with that.
Like, I be sitting in class, when we be in Mr. Lee's class and he take our phones, I be right on my iPad looking at my Instagram. Like, I rewatch my TikToks. I look at all my Instagram posts. Yeah, that's what I feel like I use social media for. But I feel like a lot of other people in our generation, they use it to, like, put on a facade.
Yeah, facade.
And act like somebody that they're not.
Which is, like,
it's terrible.
Yeah. It's sad.
It's sad.
Yeah. So has there ever been any moments in y'all's life where you feel like you struggled with authenticity, and how did you overcome that?
I don't think I've ever struggled with being, like, authentic. Or, like, because I've always been, like, a creative person. So I think that, like, and, like, the people around me always encouraged me to, like, you know, bring, like, don't be scared to show your creativeness and stuff. I don't think,
Nah, I never been. Nah, I'm comfortable in my skin.
Yeah.
Okay, period. Well, me personally, I feel like for a while there, I was a little bit lost. Maybe like 9th grade, 10th grade. Coming out of quarantine, having to relearn myself around other people was really hard. Because I was so used to being alone and just being myself. Like, I like being alone with myself, like, because I like myself. So I enjoyed, like, being with myself. But when it came to, like, being, like, around other people, it's like, are they going to like this version of me that I like? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was really hard. And I tried to be somebody that I wasn't for a while. And kind of lost it there.
I would say, like, when I got to 9th grade after quarantine, I was conscious about myself. Like, I wouldn't say that I was scared to be myself, but I would be, like, conscious about who I am. But I grew out of that real fast, though.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like for me, I grew out of it, but at the same time, it does kind of still affect, like, how I act now a little bit. Because I always think back to, like, how I was before, and I know that people still have that old perception of me, and they apply it to who I am now. But that wasn't really me back then. Like, I'm not whoever that was. I am who I am now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
because
people grow into better people.
Exactly.
And you can't hold things against other people that happened so long ago. Like,
Yeah. So what positive things have you experienced from being authentic, whether it was like in your personal or professional life? Like by professional I mean like school, work, like outside of.
I feel like it helped me choose my career path, like in my next level of life, because a lot of kids they listen to their parents and what they tell them to do, like study in school. But I just chose my own path in school, and I know I'm gonna succeed in that path because it's really what I love doing. Like, I'm not gonna have any issue with work or anything because it's really what I like doing.
Yeah, it's your passion.
So, yeah, it's my passion.
Yeah.
Me, I think like the same thing. Like with school, I'm going to school for like I want to go to school for sports medicine, but like my like real career path, like it's confusing because it's a hobby. Like I like doing music, like producing music and stuff, but at the same time, like I want to think smart, so like I want to keep it as like a
little side.
Yeah, side thing. But I like sports medicine interests me, so like yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Always gotta have the backup
plan B.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like for me, my career, what I want to do in my professional career is this. Like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. Yeah. And I feel like it took me a long time to realize that I could do this as a career. It took me a long time to figure out that this was my calling because I have gone through so many different, like, eras and stages and hobbies. Like, I literally do it all.
Yeah.
And it was just like, all of that was just so unfulfilling. Like, it was fun. I was good at it. I enjoyed it. But it wasn't me. Like, it was fun, but it wasn't, like, completely me. It didn't feel that, like...
At the end of the day, you ain't really like it, for real.
Yeah, it didn't feel that, like, that yearning for creativity or, like, that for whatever was missing. And then... When I started doing the podcast in like 10th grade and working on it and stuff, when we started working on it in 10th grade, it was like, dang, like this is fun. Like I enjoy this. Like I'm not getting tired of this. Like I actually like talking. Like I could do this for a living.
Conversation,
yeah. And then when it got like popular on TikTok and it was posting like clips and stuff, I was like, hold on, like I can really like do this for real.
Yeah, I think you found your calling.
Yeah, I think
it's gonna take you far because everybody loves podcasts.
Yeah, everybody does love podcasts, and yeah, even though those other hobbies were still fun, I feel like they're a part of me, but they're not completely what I would consider my form of being authentically me.
For that.
Yeah. So what advice would y'all give to people to help them, like, take the first step towards being more genuine, like, authentic, and just themselves?
I would say to be more authentic, find confidence.
Yeah.
Like, if you feel good in something and you don't think other people like it, but you feel confident in it, wear it and see people reaction. People probably actually like it. It's some people that like what you like too, so don't worry about that. And there's also other people out there that have worse things than you. That's what I'm saying. So it's cool. You're good in what you wear. You're good in what you do.
I think the same. Like with confidence, people have to learn confidence. But like I feel like I don't know. People say fake it till you make it. And I don't think you should fake it. I don't like when people say that.
Fake it till you make it.
Because I personally, I can't fake it. Like, if I feel like...
It has to be mine.
I feel like I don't look good.
It's not real.
It's not real.
If I feel like I don't look good and I go out the house, I'm not going to feel good. Like, I'm going that day is going to be a bad day for me. So I feel like with confidence, like, you have to learn it. Like, it's a process. Like, you have to take time. So, I would just say, like, to give advice, like, just find your confidence.
Yeah.
The advice I have is yes, confidence is important, but also comfortability is important.
And
you need to be comfortable within yourself before you can even begin to think about, like, being authentic and being yourself. You need to know who you are. You need to learn, like, when you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, who am I looking at? Yes, I'm looking at JL Brown, but who is JL Brown?
Right.
Feel me?
Like, what are my thoughts, my desires, things like that? Like, you need to completely understand who you are as a person before you can even begin to think about being authentic. And then after you learn who you are, you need to be comfortable with that person, because there may be some things that you don't like about that person that you see when you wake up in the morning. So you need to learn how to be comfortable within that, because you can't much change that. You are who you are.
For real.
So you need to be comfortable with who that person is, and then you can get into being authentic and expressing yourself and showing the world who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Period.
Clock that, T.
Just 8.
So before we wrap this up, do y'all have any like final thoughts on what authenticity means to you, or a message to people, or anything like that, or just like anything?
I just feel like do what you love. Yeah, and like find your niche. You know, just be unique. And whatever, it don't matter what everybody else thinks. Just do what you feel like in your heart that you want to follow.
Yes. Be comfortable, be confident, be authentic, do your own things, do what you love. And yeah. Be yourself.
Period.
That's my favorite saying.
Be yourself.
Yes, that was your quote for the homecoming thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that it was.
Yes. Yeah. But for me, I would say you don't have to be unique to be yourself. You just need to be yourself. If everybody else is wearing the same thing you got on and you like it, wear it. It's okay. You don't always got to be different. Like, it's good to be different. It's good to be unique. It's good to bring a new perspective, a new,
It's good for people to not like it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, like, just, if you like what everybody else like, we're like with the whole Sambas thing. Oh my God, everybody is so thrown off.
Got them all right.
Everybody was so thrown off the first day of school when everybody showed up with Sambas.
They was doing too much. They was doing too
Bro.
much. Like, I looked down and I said, "Ooh, everybody got on Sambas." And then this one boy gonna walk up to me and be like, "Oh, I see you one of them." What that supposed to mean?
Like, what is that supposed to mean? If I like the shoes, then I like the shoes.
I went and bought the shoes because I like them.
Exactly.
I got them too.
Yep.
And with the
and I'm gonna keep wearing mine.
Everybody wear the bows now.
Yeah,
bows.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I can't hop on that way. I wear the bows, but I can't. Yeah, it's just.
I think I wore the bows once, and they was little.
I got the little
clips,
small ones.
the little clips.
Yeah. So my last question for y'all, I'm re-asking this question. Who are you?
Go first. I went first the first time.
Okay, like in what instant? Like what? Like
who are you?
Who am I?
We just went over this.
I don't know. I'm me. Like that's all I can really say. I'm me. Like I don't go off anything. Like I go with my mind. Like I don't know. I'm confident in myself. So I do what feels right to me.
And that's who you are.
That's who I am.
Period. Nava?
I think me, who am I? I feel like I'm just like a very ambitious person. Like when I wake up in the morning, I always think about like what can I do to benefit? I don't make it seem like it's self-centered, but like what can I do to make benefit
it's
me?
Your life.
To benefit me.
Yeah.
And like make myself better. That's what I think when I wake up in the morning.
And you shouldn't feel like that's self-centered, because at the end of the day, this is your life.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up and live.
Yeah.
So if your first thought is, oh, what can I do to benefit myself? That's good.
Always try to progress.
Yeah. Exactly. That's fantastic, because if you wake up thinking about somebody else, I'm worried.
Yeah.
what you think about them for?
Yeah, I really just wake up and think about like how I can make more money and like
period.
Always
that's
try
really
to progress in life.
Get
to the next step. What can you do to get to the next step?
Yeah.
And how I can like the steps I can take to get to the future self that I want to be.
Exactly.
That's really what I wake up thinking about.
And that's good. Don't ever think that's self-centered, because
Yeah,
that's
it's not.
that's the goal in life, to be your authentic self, to be you forever
Yeah.
until it's time to kick the bucket.
Exactly.
Because when you kick the bucket, you're by yourself.
Exactly. Don't worry about what all these other people got going on.
You feel me?
Because you came into this world alone, you leaving alone.
Right.
Sure.
Period.
Exactly. Now, I know y'all been waiting for me to answer the question, because I keep asking y'all,
Yeah.
Who are you,
JL.
who am I? Number one, when I wake up in the morning, I say this all the time. When I wake up in the morning, I tell myself, you are amazing, you are smart, you are fantastic, you are beautiful. Like, I don't care how self-centered it comes off, how narcissistic it may seem.
Yeah, it's
This
not.
is my life, and
Yeah.
I'm going to do what I need to do to get to my goal.
Yeah.
So who am I? I am
It's kind of tough.
It is a tough question.
It's like tough to like
you
put
don't-
out there
Yeah.
because it's like
It's like you don't want to say like,
I
oh,
don't know.
I would say I'm ambition, I'm tenacity, I'm persistence, I'm diligence, I'm everything
That's what I'm
that it
saying.
takes to get to where I'm going in life.
Yeah.
yeah.
To get to, and the goal isn't even like just money or anything like that. The goal is happiness. The goal
Yeah.
is contentment. The goal is comfortability. It's not even about the money no more.
Success is not always just money. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, you can be rich in
Success
other
is
things.
mine.
Exactly. I feel like success is contentment within your
Yourself,
situation,
yeah.
within your life, within your body, within you. That is contentment, and that is authenticity.
Period.
Indeed.
Period.
Just like that.
Mhm.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. Fly that T.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So thank you guys
Thank you.
Thank you
for
having us.
coming, and yeah, I really enjoyed y'all's perspectives. I feel like this was a really good conversation.
Mhm.
I
I
really
feel like
enjoyed
the
it.
same.
I'm glad that I was chosen to be a part of this
Yes.
because I feel as if this was a great episode for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, especially with that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I need to go home and think about that too.
Yeah.
Some more.
I thought long and hard about who to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I feel like the timing was so perfect because, like, you know, all that we had to keep rescheduling and keep rescheduling.
Yeah.
The timing was perfect.